Good morning, and thank you for tuning into your daily Wallops weather briefing for Thursday, March 29th. We're seeing a beautiful day out there unfold under partly cloudy skies as we had a warm front pass over the area within the past hour or so, and that has really ramped up temperatures across the main base where we're already seeing temperatures in the low 70s here. However, on the island, we're still seeing chilly conditions down near 50 degrees, so we are seeing about a 20-degree temperature gradient between here and the island. And then we are going to continue to see these beautiful conditions throughout the day before getting some rain tomorrow. Taking a look at our conditions across the area yesterday, we did see a warm day across the Tidewater and areas to the south, with Newport News and Virginia reporting temperatures in the mid-70s. Here at Wallops, we were running around 60 degrees, which is similar across other interior areas of the Delmarva, and then areas to our north still saw temperatures in the 50s. This morning we did see very mild lows across the region, with many locations reporting lows in the mid-40s. The warm spots this morning were in the Tidewater, where Norfolk was only able to get down to 60 degrees, with other locations near there reporting lows in the 50s. We did see some spotty light shower activity across the area yesterday evening, with many locations reporting between a trace and a tenth of an inch. Newport News and Norfolk were the only locations that didn't receive any rain, with the most rain being reported to areas to our north, where our nation's capital did receive just under a tenth of an inch of rain. As of 9 a.m., we were seeing a beautiful day unfold across the region, with sunny skies for the Delmarva and area south, and then we did see some cloudier skies as you go further north to near our nation's capital, with temperatures in the 60s as of 9 a.m. across the Tidewater. However, and then at 57 here at Wallops. However, like I mentioned before, we were already seeing temperatures approach the mid-70s as we get into the 10 a.m. as the wind direction changed from southerly to a west-southwesterly direction, and that has quickly shot up those temperatures here at Wallops. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, we are seeing southwesterly winds near the surface and up to around 1,000 feet. Not seeing winds too strong aloft, remaining about 20 to 30 knots between 1,000 and 9,000 feet, becoming zonal above that 3,000 foot level. And then we're just seeing those winds slowly increase from 9,000 feet up to 64 knots at that 16,000 foot level, and then decreasing just a bit at 25,000 foot level, where we're seeing some 50 knot winds. Freezing level this morning is once again pretty high at 12,200 feet. Taking a look at our satellite and radar loop this morning, we were seeing calm winds earlier this morning. However, those winds are increasing out of the southwest. Not expecting really a breezy day today, only looking at winds around 7 to 12 knots as we go into the late morning hours, and then decreasing to around 5 to 10 knots for the afternoon hours. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. Could be seeing some more upper level cloudiness around the 20 or 25,000 foot level moving this afternoon, but we are still going to be looking at a very warm day for this time of year across the Wallops region. Taking a look at our surface analysis, you can see that warm front draped across the Delmarva, and that has since moved north, and that's what moving that warm front north of the area has helped to ramp up the temperatures, like I mentioned. We're still seeing that high pressure off the southeast coast, and that's going to continue to give us our southwesterly flow as we go throughout the day today and into tonight. You can see that complex weather pattern across the midwestern portions of the country this morning, and that is going to move across the eastern half of the country today and tonight and approach our area tomorrow morning. We are going to be seeing winds increase ahead of that front as we go into tomorrow morning, and then we are going to be seeing some scattered rain showers for at least the first half of tomorrow as that front passes the area. Taking a look at our forecast chart for today, just going to be looking at that high pressure still sitting there as that next system slowly approaches. We are going to be seeing those winds start to ramp up in the overnight hours just a bit as those pressure gradients tighten ahead of that incoming cold front that is expected to impact our area for Friday. For Friday, we are going to be looking at scattered rain showers. Those look like rain is going to start around 8 or 9 a.m. and then persisting through the early morning hours, possibly seeing 2 rounds of rain, one with some prefrontal showers in the morning, and then as that cold front passes around lunchtime or perhaps shortly thereafter, we are going to be seeing another round of showers. Can't rule out a slight chance of a thunderstorm with that frontal passage as well for the middle of the day tomorrow. As we go on to tomorrow night, we're going to start to see high pressure build back in. We'll see those winds become briefly breezy from the northwest as high pressure builds in behind that cold front, and then winds should die down a bit as we go late into Saturday night and Friday night and into Saturday morning. For Saturday evening, we're going to have another front approach the area. However, this front is going to be weakening rather rapidly as it approaches the region, and it's going to be pretty dry, so it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any rain with our front for Saturday night into Sunday. However, we can expect some breezier winds for Sunday morning as that front basically falls apart over the Wallops region, and what's left of it becomes stationary just south of the region. Taking a look at our weather hazards for today, we are going to be green across the board. We are seeing those temperatures warm up nicely, like I mentioned, expecting a high in the mid-70s today. We're going to be seeing those winds from the south-southwest for much of the day today, around 5 to 10 knots, and then it will be increasing towards the late afternoon hours, becoming around 10 to 15 knots with some higher gusts in the overnight hours, and then continuing to be slightly breezy as we go into tomorrow morning as that front approaches. Could be seeing some low cloudiness as we get that front approaching tomorrow morning as well. Taking a look at our terminal forecast for the majority of the workday, we're just going to be seeing some upper level cloudiness near 15,000 and 25,000 feet. As we go into this evening, we'll start to see some lower level clouds near 3,000 feet creep in, and then after midnight is when we're really going to start to see those ceilings lower and more clouds move into the area, with a broken deck near 2,000 feet expected around 3 a.m. and then we'll start to see those lower level clouds near 500 feet move into the area as well, and then our ceilings are really going to lower after 8 a.m., only lowering to around 1,500 feet, and still seeing that threat of some patchy low cloudiness as well just before that rain moves in between about 8 and 10 a.m. For the next few days, for tomorrow, we are going to be looking at cloudy skies, slightly breezy with scattered showers and a very slight chance of a thunderstorm with that frontal passage. We are going to be looking at another unseasonably warm day with a high of 66. For Friday night, as that front moves off to the east and high pressure builds in, we're going to be seeing a very seasonable evening. It could be breezy a little bit early, but those winds are going to die down as we go later into Friday night. It is going to be partly cloudy and pleasant with a seasonable low of 39. For Saturday, looking at a very average day across the area under mostly sunny skies with a seasonable high of 56. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast here, today is going to be the warmest day in the extended outlook with a high of 73. Tomorrow's looking at a high of 66. If that front hangs out a little to the west, it's a little bit longer than expected, we could see that high be a little bit higher than that, maybe even approaching 70 degrees, but that high is going to be dependent on exactly when that cold front crosses the area. For Saturday, looking like a very seasonable day as high pressure settles over the Delmarva, and we'll get a seasonable high of 56. And then on Sunday, that Sunday morning, we're going to have that weakening cold front across the area, and it's going to be not have a huge impact on our temperatures, as it is going to be fizzling out as it approaches the area. Not really expecting any rain showers as well, just an uptick in cloudiness for Sunday. And then that weakened cold front is going to settle across the Tidewater area, and then we will be seeing high pressure build across the northern Delmarva for Monday, and then we'll have a weak system ride that weak front to the south across the region, and that is going to bring us a chance of some morning showers for Monday with a high of 50. So it is going to be a cooler day as that high pressure building to the north brings in a little bit of a colder air mass to the area. On Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when the forecast gets a little bit more uncertain, as high pressure is expected to develop east of the area, but there is some variability as what that lingering front is going to do. There is indication that it is going to be lifting north across the area on Tuesday and Wednesday in the form of a warm front. So it's looking like a pretty good bet we're going to get a little bit of a warm up for Tuesday and Wednesday as that front lifts north of the area. However, it does depend on how far north it's going to lift to have an impact on our temperatures, but we will be having a chance of showers on Tuesday with that warm front, and then on Wednesday we could be seeing another cold front pass the area, giving us another chance for some scattered showers. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.